Good morning.
Hey, we're at the crater. There I am.
Oh shit. What are we doing here?
We're gonna go stop Sephiroth and save the planet.
Do we have to?
Well, that is the plot of this game. The last few episodes have basically been ignoring that fact, but we're back on track.
Alright.
So here we go. In here is a save crystal. It's a consumable item that will pop down a save crystal where you're standing. It is usable only once, and it is the only save in the entire crater. So we're gonna get about halfway down before we use it. These gargoyle dudes here, they take no damage until they do that, so... These guys use L4 Death, which would be bad normally. L4 Death, it takes anyone whose level is divisible by 4 and kills them.
Oh.
So normally Barrett there, he's level 80. He would have died, but we've got a safety bit on. Everyone else has a ribbon, so they can die because ribbon does not protect you from instant death. Safety bit does. So not that it matters much, but this thing knows Dragon Force, which is an enemy skill that we can learn. I just like the little dance they do when they learn a new enemy skill. I just want you all to know, by the way, that I did this entire first section twice. Well, 2.5 times. The first time I got partway through and realized I forgot to start the recording.
Oh, fuck.
The second time I got about to the halfway mark that I wanted to get to, and then fucked up the recording. I basically divide this place in half. There's a point partway down the crater where you have to split your group, and that's basically where I plop the save crystal down, because it's basically the halfway mark for this place.
You could go further if you wanted to, but generally going halfway.
Yeah, I think actually in this version of the game, if you go one screen further than where I usually drop the crystal, and you save the game and load it, it shows the location as Secret Cow level. Which I guess was something that they did for the Steam release. So yeah, as you can see there, all of the magic. Yuffie has all of the magic. And these is all the commands. I forgot to show this before, but like these are all the summons. But we don't need any of them.
Not now, at least.
Because basically we do so much damage that we don't really need it. Physical attacks all the way. So a lot of the chests down here, I'm going to be grabbing all of them. A lot of them contain sources, like power source, mine source, stuff like that. We don't need them because all of our stats are already maxed out, but I couldn't help myself. I had to get them all. I had to get everything. So yeah, I will be running around and picking up everything I possibly can. There's some weird creatures down in the crater.
I'm sure we could find an even weirder.
Not in this game. Where all of the enemies are in logical locations and have appropriate names. So, like I said, grabbing all the chests. So even though this spot splits here, and you can go either way and get chests in either way, we gotta climb back up this way so we can get that elixir. That all-important elixir.
You never know when you need it.
That's true. You never know when you need it. We might need an elixir or two later on, you don't know. Another one of these dragons. Another one of these dead dragons.
So many dead dragons, like, come on.
So, yeah, these first main areas, actually, the enemies do make a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, there's dragons and stuff, but there's like those weird parasites and the gargoyles. They kind of make sense. I mean, they're spooky and weird creatures that hang out in this cave. I got tired of fighting these things. I don't know why I did that. So this is like a crazy maze kind of deal here. A lot of like hidden drop points, like right here. You drop down here, you can grab this chest. And then you can jump back up to here.
Okay.
Like, Cloud's got some...
Mad ups.
Yeah. Oh, I love Slash All. Slash All is a good materia. Let me pop down here. Pop inside this cave here. Grab this green chest, because for whatever reason, just in this area, in this one room, all the chests are green. And then pop down this secret side thing here. Look, another chest. It's got a hero drink in it. We're never gonna drink it.
Yeah.
Look, more chests. More parasites. They actually do decent amount of damage. Do like 500 damage. I mean, granted, we have like 7,409. Barrett's got the HP plus materia, so he's actually got 99.99. The way Barrett's ultimate weapon works is it deals more damage the more AP is on the materia he has in his weapon slots. So I just put a bunch of mastered all materias in there, even though he's never using them. They're just in there so that he does 99.99. Otherwise, like, if you have like no materia on it at all, he does like 20.
It's like, oops, where did all my damage go? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. At least, like, that is a really cool, well, not cool, but it's a really easy one to, like, get up to 9999 real easy. Unlike something like Tifa's, where it's based on the amount of limit gauge she has filled. So, that was the maze. We're through the maze. And we're kind of coming up on this halfway mark here. It's where everyone's kind of hanging out.
This is just in case you need to swap characters for whatever reason.
No, so you'll see. Oh, so this is the first Tomberry we see in the game.
Oh!
So, the Master Tomberries are terrifying. They have a boatload of health. I think it's around 45,000. Anyway, it has an ability called, and most Tomberries actually have this ability called Everybody's Grudge.
You changed him into what?
Oh, a ribbon.
Oh.
Did you know that they block all status effects except for death? So, we split up here. The logical thing here would be to just take Barrett and Yuffie with me here, but I just alternated left, right, just for fun. Anyway, what was I saying about the Tomberry? Everyone's Grudge. Is the ability Everyone's Grudge in this game deals damage equal to the number of enemies that the person it's being cast on has killed times 10. So, like, if Cloud's killed, like, 500 enemies, then it'll do 5,000 damage.
That is a scary amount of damage.
Yeah. He also has, I think Knife is scarier. Much scarier. So, you'll notice it later because we fight a number of Tomberries here. The Tomberries, they kind of slowly walk towards your group. And if they make it to the end of their little walk, they'll walk up to one of your party members and stab them. And then they die.
Well,
so anyway, yeah, this is where we're dropping the save crystal. And now we're off. We split up our groups, and here we are. Oh hey, another fork in the road. I also would just like everyone to know that I also recorded this entire section twice. Like I said before, there's no saves. So that save back there is the only save in this entire cave. So I got through most of this, and then some stuff happened. May or may not have had to have closed the game. But anyway, so you see there, Tifa does 49 damage. She has no materia equipped. I think she's probably maybe got just like a regular normal weapon equipped. Doesn't really matter. Right now the Tonberry is probably stopped. Wouldn't say he's petrified. But yeah, so that's the thing. Just morph him into a ribbon. If you need to farm ribbons, this is the place to do it.
Give like one to each character or some shit.
Well, yeah. So near the end, some of the end bosses actually do a lot of status effecty stuff. So you want to have ribbons on everyone. So yeah, we're just running through this cave, picking up all this loot. Here's an interesting materia here. The magic counter materia. What the magic counter materia does is, we'll show you right here. Take a look. It will automatically counter an attack with whatever summon or magic is paired to it. So you can get some interesting stuff out of that if you have the magic counter equipped onto something. But we don't need no magic counters here.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine. Oh, here's a behemoth.
He's orange.
He's the king behemoth.
Let's capture him. Or that.
Nope, he's dead. So this materia here is annoying because you have to kind of mash the button as you're going through because you don't actually stay on that spot. So you got like, there we go. The Mega All materia is amazing. The Mega All materia makes all of your everything an all attack.
Amazing.
So, even though Cloud just has a standard normal attack, he now has a /all attack. So like I said before, I'm a completionist, so I want everything. So we're going to go back all the way to that save point and take the right path now. Oh yeah, I got the Tonberry thing down to a science too. So I figured he probably had somewhere around 40 to 50,000 HP.
Mm-hmm.
I was guessing 45, just because hitting him 5 times there killed him, which would mean he has less than 50,000, but more than 40,000. So I guessed 45 because it's a nice round number. Turns out it's 44,444. But anyway, that means that I can use 4 times cut with Yuffie. And then Cloud doesn't do enough damage to do a morph in one hit, but I can go back to Yuffie and morph it that way, so I can get lots of ribbons and kill that Aramon.
I think there's a reason. Like, I think in Japanese language 4 is like a bad number or some shit, but whatever. too lazy to look it up.
Oh, hey, look, a robot.
What's he doing here?
I don't know. But it's a robot. He's here. What were you saying about Tom Berries?
Like their health and like because it's all fours, it's probably just some weird shit in Japanese culture, maybe.
You're probably right. It's either like a superstition thing, or like the number 4 might mean something specifically bad. Like Piccolo Day. Piccolo Day is in Japanese, Piccolo Day is on May 9th, but in the dub, Piccolo Day was on May 13th. So you get double duty on that. I think the number 9 is like a bad luck number, like 13 is for like English-speaking countries. But May 9th is actually Dragon Ball Day in Japan.
Oh, I thought you were going to heal it to death. What the hell is this? A question mark?
This is an ability called Pandora's Box.
Okay.
I think the special thing about it is that it only can ever be used once per playthrough. And only as a final attack.
Alright.
But anyway, we got these guys too. Because, you know, they're down here.
Because why not?
Why not? Oh look, a Malboro. Sure. Just like, hey, what enemies haven't we put in the game yet? Aramon? Sure, put him in there. Malboro? Sure. And look, we're back here again.
Yeah.
But there's still one more path we need to take.
Shit.
So, the Aramon in this are called, like, Allemagny, Allemagne.
Mm-hmm.
That was a super duper mistranslation because they're called Araman in Japanese in this. Oh, hey, look, it's one of these guys.
Another Tonberry.
And another ribbon.
All the ribbons.
Well, you gotta have enough, it's canon. If you go and watch Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, everybody is wearing a ribbon on their arm. Alright, this is the last section. It's got these fucking things. I don't even know what... whatever. That one... Oh. The one with the... like the white spike ear things. His name's Christopher.
Fuck it.
And he's hanging with his buddy Giggy. It was supposed to be Ziggy. It's a Ziggy Stardust thing. Look at that! Elixirs! We needed that elixir after all. These are magic pots. You give them elixirs, and then you kill them. Or they steal your stuff. But the important thing about magic pots is check out the AP. 2,000. Means you get 1,000 AP per magic pot that you murder. This is the best place in the game if you want to grind AP. Because if you get a triple growth weapon, that's 3,000 AP per kill. Usually they're in groups of 2. So, 6,000. Very, very good. These are called movers. They're just little dots.
Alright.
So up here is a shield materia. It lets you shield.
Are you even gonna be able to use shield?
I mean, technically, Yuffie's already got it. But we're not gonna use it. What it does is it makes you immune to, damage. It's a good materia. I will say that. Shield is a very good ability. Makes you immune to damage. But I don't know, did we look at shield? I looked away. I don't remember if I looked at it in this run through or if it was the other run through. You need to actually level it up once before you can actually use the ability, kind of like Ultima. So it needs 10,000 AP before you can even use it. Which, I mean, what, 5 fights against these guys in here and you're set? Is it 10,000? I think it's 10,000. I want to say 10,000. I'm gonna stick with 10,000, and if I'm wrong, sue me. I don't want to get sued, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, yeah, it's 10,000. Hey, look, more tomberries. You know what we do with them?
Fuck them up.
Whoa.
Turn them into ribbons.
Yeah, turn them into ribbons. That's the title of this episode, turn them into ribbons.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say. That's the title of this episode. Jeez, I'm covered in crumbs.
What did you do?
I ate one saltine cracker.
Well, that's your fault.
You eat one cracker and it's like you dumped the whole bag on yourself. So, this is the last room that we'll be going through before continuing on. There are 2 very important materia in here. First is the counter materia. Counter materia is kind of like the magic counter materia, except it's for physical and command abilities. So, like, if you had it linked to Morph, let's say, you would counter an attack against you with Morph. I mentioned using the counter materia when I was duplicating all of those sources. So yeah, that's where you get it, all the way down here. The second one is hidden way up here. W magic. Like the other W materia, it lets you cast 2 magic spells at once.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So now if Yuffie were to cast a magic spell, she could cast 2 of them.
All hell breaks loose.
All hell breaks loose. And everyone's here. Next time, we're finishing this fucking game. I had a lot of fun playing this. I'm gonna miss it.
Are you sure?
Fucking no. Good night.
Good night.